Okay, so Ghoul has big updates for the future, and I'm actually kind of excited for it. In this video, I'm pretty much just gonna like break down and explain to you and tell you guys everything that they are planning on doing in the future update. But before I break that down to y'all, can I just show y'all this reason why I don't like any CCG? Like, all CCG are just toxic, if I'm being honest. Here I am grabbing a weapon, trying to record. I already knew they was gonna jump me, which is why I went to go grab Solus. And like the moment I tried to leave, they just immediately like started whooping on me for no reason, bro. I can't even do nothing. I'm here just like doing like NPC missions just so I can have some content in the background while I explain everything to you guys for this video. And they just randomly started jumping me. I don't know why. Maybe they need to loot or whatever, but this is like the main reason why I don't like CCG. CCG are just always toxic and just doing something just for no reason. Like, just look at this, and they're not even good either. That's the funny part. This is literally my first game on. First fight. This is my first fight. I haven't fought nobody. Fingers cold as hell, and they just thought it would be a good idea just to jump me. So I mean, like, working. Chill on the gameplay. Like I said, it's my first fight, and my fingers is cold. Dude, look, I ended up knocking dude on top of the little things up top, and he just hid up there the whole entire time until he was done healing, while I was over here torturing his buddy. They actually, bro, I'm telling you, they were so lucky I was not warmed up, because that would have ended way worse for them. And he doesn't even know how to use his skill tree. And then look, that's one down. And then his buddy, you're gonna see when I start gripping him, his buddy's literally hiding at the top. I'm wondering where he's at. He's up there. He never came down. If they would have killed me, they would have got a whole bunch of loot too, because I'm like stacked with like over 70 steel, 70 bronze. I got a whole bunch of nothing, pretty much, or just a whole bunch of loot. Here I am trying to keep his friend down. Bro, his friend got up and he actually ran. He made a break for it. I actually got pretty scared, so I popped Arta. So I was like, all right, this dude kind of better than the other dude. I might lose. He got his cooldowns going on. All right, I popped it, right? Once I popped Arta, it was like walking the park. He couldn't even block a single M1. I messed up because my hands were cold. I started getting pieced up. I gotta make sure this dude stay down. I think I missed that, which is why he gets up right here. He gets up and he makes a break for it, bro. So, you know, I had to down him again. Boom. I'm like, all right, dude's still chasing me. He might not be low. One C probably might knock him down. Boom. They were so bad. This is why nobody likes CCG, because of people like them. They just do this randomly, and like they gain nothing from it. All right, that's all I'm about to like rant on about these ass niggas. But other than that, I'm finna get into the actual video. Okay, so moving on to the actual video. Now, I'm not going to talk about everything that the new dev team is adding, but I'm going to talk about a couple of the things that I like. So let's just get right into it. So first things first is we have a new dev team entirely. Old dev team was fired. I think the OG developer moved on to another game, 4 Blues, a new One Piece game for Roblox. And this new team, bro, let me tell you what they're adding. Some of this shit that they're adding, like I fucks with it, bro. They're making the game better already, and the game's not, like, the update's not even out. So first huge thing that I saw that I really give a fuck about was the Jason V2X still not being dodgeable fixed. Now, if you guys don't know, I'm pretty sure anybody who's watching this video has played Ghoul, and if you haven't, please don't be a Jason user. And if you are, don't be somebody who spams the X. Now, the people who have played the game and know about Jason's V2X and know how terrible it is going against it, you're now going to have a much easier time going against Jason V2. I'm going to just say that right now. all you Jason V2 users are gonna be washed up on the fucking curb, bro. Moving on to some next. Let's see. What else is something that I saw that was huge? Oh, increased reputation given by bosses and made all bosses give reputation. So the bosses are no longer gonna give 500 reputation. They're gonna give a little bit more. I don't know how much more, but they're gonna give more. And it's not only gonna be Rize, Noro, or Ken. It's gonna be every single boss, whether it's Skiyama, Yamori. All bosses are gonna be dropping reputation now, which is a huge like upgrade for CCG. Let's see. Let's move on to the next thing that was huge for me. Right here. This guy said, "Hi, thought I specified depression path isn't broken. Rather, requirements aren't the ones people leaked." Which means if you're trying to get depression path and you're listening to anything anybody says and they didn't have a depression path, don't do it. It's fake. If you go on TikTok or YouTube and you're looking at the requirements and they say, "Oh, mod leaked it," it's fake. It's not true. You do not need to grip somebody 10 times in a PD. You do not need to watch a Max Clan member die in a PD. Don't even risk it. Don't risk all your RC, because that's how I got wiped. Trying to test all the methods for depression. So that actually gives me a little bit more hope on actually not wiping my Ken slot so I can get Cockager. I think I'm going to move on to something else because ain't no point in me dibbling-dallying about that. Next thing is eating fragments in PD will now grant you double the RC, which I think is fantastic. Everybody's going to be able to reach like 10 mil a little faster, so everybody can have a Cockager. Well, everybody don't need a Cockager, but point is, they're making the game a little easier. The game is not set to fucking very hard anymore. If anything, it's probably set to normal difficulty. They're making the game a little bit easier to grind, and I fucks with that. Killing actual bosses, such as Noro, Tatara, or Edo, will now give 3,000 reputation. So when you're doing boss raids, you'll get 3,000 reputation each time you complete it. Let's see if I can find something else that was huge. A lot of people mistakenly tapped on the female gender, so now they're adding gender swap products. They're going to increase the amount of loot boxes that spawn, and they made some of them spawn on the Ghoul side, so Ghouls will no longer be out of luck when it comes down to loot boxes. Let's see if I can find something else that really like piqued my interest. Oh, doing raids will now give 20k RC to a Ghoul if they was able to complete it, and I love it, bro. It's an easier way. It's like a chiller way. It's an easier but longer method to get RC. You know what I'm saying? It's an easy, safe method to get RC, and I fucks with that. Some more shit that they're adding is reworking fast travel, and you're gonna be able to go to Onteku, CCG, or Helter. Those are the three options I'm seeing right now from the screenshot. A huge thing that if anybody's wiped right now, if you quit playing this game because you are wiped and you do not want to spend $10 to get your last grace, they will be implementing a Ghoul point way to revive your slot. So if your CCG or Ghoul got wiped due to whatever and you don't want to spend that money to get it back, and that's why you quit, you can come back, use the Ghoul points, revive your slot for the free ski. But I think it's only going to be a one-time thing. They're going to make skill boxes bankable. They're lowering the cooldown for Quinks from 30 minutes to 10 minutes. I don't know if I'm going to get that or if I'm going to get R to Joker, if I'm being honest. I got to figure that out. Some more stuff. They're lowering the Cockager cooldown from 60 minutes to 30 minutes, which is nice. Surviving a PD will give you 20% PD survive instead of 10. Way better. And then I'm not sure if you guys knew this, but there is a meat seller for CCG, like at the construction area. I don't know why, but they're moving that the meat seller to the CCG cafeteria, so you won't have to run as fast. Oh, not fast, as far as you need to get some meat. Let me see if I can find some other stuff that really piqued my interest. They added 6 new equipment to the event and rank pool. Some of these are universal for both races. Some are exclusive to CCG and Ghoul. You will now get notifications when you receive an accessory, and it's going to tell you the modification of the accessory. So if it's 5% defense, it's going to say armband parentheses 5% defense, shit like that. Let me see what's some more shit that they're adding. 1 second. Right here it says fix the bug with Solus where you wouldn't be able to M1 unless you already M1 with the dagger previously. Now if y'all don't have Solus, then y'all don't know what I'm talking about. For everybody who has Solus, y'all know what they're talking about. It's when you immediately pull out the Quinke and you immediately go for like a Z, X, or C. And now you have the bow, but now you can't do diddly fucking squat with the bow because you didn't M1 with the dagger first. That's gonna be fixed. Now some people are gonna cry about this, some people are gonna love it, but dashing now gets rid of force field. And if you guys don't know what the force field is, basically when you spawn into a game, you have like this red like invulnerability moment or whatever, where you won't be able to be touched by anything or anyone. NPCs won't even look at you, people won't be able to attack you, and you basically get from spot to spot by dashing to where you need to go until your force field goes away. Now there is one more thing. Oh, they're lowering the requirements for Quinkes because the max I think the max you can hold is like 50, or yeah, the max you can hold is like 50 when you're spawning in someplace, and it's gonna get rid of like everything else. So they're lowering it. And the last thing that I saw that I really liked was they added proper hints to Kakaja, if you know what I'm saying. So it's not like life is depressing anymore. It says for depressing, let me find it. Where is it? Oh. You say you're fine, but deep down, you're still holding your place, aren't you? Depressing. So we're actually getting proper hints to what we need to do to obtain our Kakaja. Anger is like, sounds like the easiest. So does denial. New hints is, are you still living in denial? You stood beside them. Now feel what it means to drag them down. Anger is, I'll do anger. Anger is, your anger festers. Only by consuming one great power will it be silenced. So we're actually getting some good ass fucking hints now. I love it. I'm honestly fucking with this new development team. I hope they have bigger shit planned in the future. Way better shit. And other than that, this was all basically just like the shit I found interesting about the shit that they're gonna add. They added more. They're gonna add more stuff. It's more stuff in the change logs, but I didn't really care too much about them, so I'm not gonna read them out. But if you guys want to know what else they're adding, you're more than welcome just to join the Discord and look at the change logs. That's everything that they're gonna be adding or fixing in the newest updates. But I have nothing else to talk about, so I'm just gonna end the video off right here. And if y'all did fuck with the video, just like, subscribe, and I'll try my best to upload some more. Got him. Oh yeah, hold on. Do that. Up to bow. Don't matter. That's okay. Swap. That was a nice little combo. Hit him with it again. Got him. And then dash for me. One dash. Thank you. Bow. Up tilt. Crit. I missed. Oh, I didn't know. Nice one. Yo,